like there's no real physical abuse, but the mental abuse is pretty bad. I mean, he's constantly terrifying him, yelling at him. He can't quite find his, like, you see the scene where he's telling him, like, don't put your hand on the glass. And, okay, and where's your glasses? We would have been late if it wasn't for your glasses. Where's your goddamn glasses? He's just all in on about these glasses, and he's just like, I don't know. And he puts you put your hand on the glass again? And it's pouring rain. He's like, get out. You get out and you walk home the rest of the way.
And that's it? It's just mental abuse? There's no physical? That's stupid.
Well, later there's a scene
I give Cyrus nothing but mental abuse, and, he can handle it, all right?
The difference is that I don't care.
I mean, he does slap him at one point, but the big thing is, like, taking him out after he gets all his literary colleagues there. They're like, my son has written an original poem, and I'd like you all to come over to hear it. The kid kind of gets nervous. He just reads a Robert Frost poem.
There was an old man from Nantucket.
Yeah. And his dad is like, ooh, come out to the garage. Yeah. And he does something that's pretty fucked up to him. Yeah. I mean, there's so much of this.
Fucking with a book.
There's so much of this that goes on that you think, okay, is there going to be a point where Willem Dafoe redeems himself and, like, he even gets caught cheating on his wife, Julia Roberts? It's just like, he's just a bad dude all around. Yet now he's older. You got everybody else on Ryan Reynolds' ass like, come on, why don't you leave him alone? Why are you two always getting into this?
Because fuck that guy. That's why.
Yeah. You feel like that the whole time. And you're like, would you two give it a rest? And you're just like, it ain't him.
Yeah.
Does nobody else see this?
Do you not understand that he would be still pissed after all these years of being treated that way as a kid, and that perhaps as an audience member we might like some comeuppance?
Right.
That's what we're really waiting for.
Yeah, you don't get that. And it's even like the point where the character who has been his best friend is like, everything you do turns to shit. Everything you touch turns to shit. And you go, there's got to be something missing from this story.
Right.
Because I've seen no evidence of that whatsoever. This guy's been beat up on.
Well, I thought you said he even was like a successful pop novelist. I mean,
yeah.
Where's the part where stuff he touches is turning into shit?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know what? He's
King Pootis? What is
the grandson who caused the accident, he's going through his own angst over, like, I killed my grandmother. What do I do? It's my fault. And he's like, takes him on and go like, look, dude, it's not your fault. There's all these other things that were going on. My dad was driving too fast. She didn't have a seatbelt on. There's a lot of things. Do not beat yourself up over this. But still, they treat Ryan Reynolds like,
you're right. It was your fault. What?
Yeah.
Murderer.
I wasn't even there.
It's almost that, because the kid like runs away and they go like, oh yeah, you talked to him, but you didn't make him come home. Great job. Like they just dogpile on him.
You planned this, didn't you?
You know what? It's just short of that.
You just want this to end like Dogville, or something. Except he finds out he's adopted at the end. And he goes, great. Goes in the back of his car, pulls out like a rail gun, and just takes out the whole family.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is based on a novel or not, because there's a bunch of plot threads that just kind of come in where you go like, some of things usually written for a screenplay are a little tidier, where you don't have that kind of go off.
It was written by the director, Dennis Lee. So.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably the story of his own life. He couldn't write a book, so he made a movie to kill his dad with.
Well, do those plot threads go anywhere though? I mean, it seems like there's so much fucking drama going on in this.
Well, that's the thing. They could have just titled this movie Drama.
Drama for your mama.
Drama in the garden with some fireflies. Which I guess like a pivotal scene of fireflies in the garden. He takes the kids out and say, here's something we used to do. And they go out with badminton rackets and just whack fireflies. And it's like, it's pretty because, when you hit them, they explode in all these lights. But
you're killing
them. And it's funny because when I was at the audience, you could hear the audience go or laugh like, that's funny that you did that. But they keep doing it in slow motion. Like, isn't it beautiful? It's like, look,
you're splattering bugs all over the backyard.
You're
destroying lives.
Look at this beautiful light. I'm gonna smush it.
Yes.
See what I taught you, kids?
If we threw a body in front of a car, it'd look really cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's their idea of fun.
Yeah.
You film it from above in slow motion. It's like fireworks.
Now throw this M80 in the lake. See all the fish you catch? It's awesome, right?
Let's go drown some cats.
I'm starting to see what's wrong with this family.
Yeah. Boy, I like this family reunion,
and it does kind of come together with an understanding between Ryan Reynolds and Willem Dafoe. Like, Dad, it wasn't always bad between us. Remember? Yeah, you're right, son. And I'm like, not from anything you've shown. Like, really, I mean, for them to say, like, oh, we had a good relationship at one time. It was like, there's never a flashback where you see that good relationship. It's like,
director forgot to film that.
I guess, or it got edited out. It's just like I said, it's the editing of the story, not so much the movie itself, but just missing these chunks that would connect things in a way where you go like, oh, I see. Now, outside of that, the score and everything are very TV movie-ish. And I don't know. It's hard for me to tell somebody you should go see this because outside of like the great cast and seeing it for the acting, story wise, you're not going to come across anything you haven't seen before and done better.
Okay, because I mean, like I said, the only angle here is seeing how William Dafoe mistreats this kid and to see how that all unfolds. But from what you're telling me, it doesn't sound like that big of a deal. Actually.
It's funny. It's like there's only two possible ways this seems like it could end, this type of story where it would even make sense. One is that the dad gets total comeuppance and everyone sees what a douche he is, and it sounds like you've shown that he has no redeeming qualities of any kind throughout this film. And the other is that he gets together with his son and they figure out a way to work over it. But if that doesn't work, if he's that irredeemable, if he's that big of a scumbag.
There is a point where Willem Dafoe, it's like he goes like, oh, he softens a lot, but it comes very abruptly. It's like from everything you've seen from him, there's no way he would suddenly like go like, oh, yeah, I guess I have been kind of a dick.
It's because the script required it, not because the character would have done that.
Yeah, because there's been every opportunity prior to that for him to have some kind of realization and back off. And it's almost like there's a point where it's just quiet enough where he goes like, all right, well, if there's a lull, then I'm going to go ahead and change my alignment. And now I'm good. Now I'm just a kindly old man. And
he's got to take a hit points and a level old reduction if he changes his alignment.
Right.
I hope he knows that.
So ultimately, I just kind of give it it's just kind of a rental.
Wow, I'm surprised you even liked it that much.
Yeah,
I mean, and because I liked it, it's only because of the actors.
Yeah,
I mean, they really do. They, for the most part, they do a good job. And it's another one of those movies where, hey, Ryan Reynolds is in it. He's really, really good in it. Nobody's going to see it.
It's one of those, if it wasn't for the actors being as big names as they are right now, this would have ended up on the Lifetime channel.
Oh, absolutely.
And no one would have ever given a shit about it.
Absolutely.
Poor Ryan Reynolds, boy. Nobody's going to see this, and I don't think anybody saw Buried, too, which actually I heard he was really good in.
Yeah, he was. Buried is pretty good. The thing is, he's actually a really good actor who picks repeatedly the worst scripts. Oh my God. We were like, finally, he's going to be in a good superhero movie. He's going to be Deadpool and the Wolf. Oh, okay. No, but now he's going to be Green Lantern. What could
well, I mean, the thing is like he picks projects that seem like they're going to be, blockbusters, and somehow something goes horribly wrong. And it's never, or at least rarely, his fault.
I just read he's playing the Flash. Oh, the dream casting come true.
I can't help but think that he picks based on the title and doesn't actually read the script. No, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
Who's in it?
Sorry.
How can you be sorry when you have no idea what you're apologizing for?
Look at my watch, and those numbers line up. Reminds me to tell my mom that I love her.
I love you big. I love you bigger.
I think your mother would have been very happy.
She was happy.
You suck, you know that?
But she loved me.